Now start solving questions. Okay, so first question, I'll solve this. Is there any medium level questions? Okay, no medium levels, but still. And this top and this, what topic it says? Binary search. Why binary search? Is it? It is not sorted, but because it says it could be binary search, it means I can use sorting algorithms, right? Okay, but no worries. I will not watch this because nobody in the interviews allows us to guess. I mean, to ask the topic to the interviewers. But still, I will not say this. I guess I can. I guess we can see. Reason is because if I'm reading this, you know, this question, and I get the topic, I might get the solution. I mean, the intuition of the solution, right? Right. So let's say if I'm not getting anything, if I see the topics, and then I can remember anything related with array, right? So yeah, I guess this would help, right? Yeah, but that's okay. So the question says, question number 268 on the LeetCode, not ours, which is a missing number, right? Given an array nums containing n distinct numbers, right? And distinct numbers means whatever will be the numbers, I mean the elements in the array will will is not, I mean is not going to be duplicate, right? Okay, so in the range 0 to n, do you understand range? Do you understand range? Yeah, I mean range means, let's say the length is 3, right? So the element is going to be 0 1 2 3, right? Do you understand this? Let's say the array length is going to be 3, right? So the element inside the array will only be 3 only. I mean the number of elements in the array will only be 3. Okay, so here we see that 0 is there, 1 is there, but if you see 3, right, if you carefully observe that there is a one number is missing, and that is 2, because 0 is there, 1 is there, where is 2? 2 is not there, so 2 will be the output, right? Okay, explanation. Number is equals to 3. Since there are 3 numbers, so all numbers are in the range 0 comma 3. 2 2 yeah, 2 is the missing number in the range, since it is not appeared in numbers, right, which is an array. Again, here if you see, there is a 2 length of the array, right? Okay, yeah. So if you see, the length of the array is 2, right? So the element, what should be the element inside the array? 0 1 2, right? Do you understand? So here the length was 3, 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is not there, but 3 is there, right? I hope you understand this. Let's see the other number. 1 is there. Okay, so first count the length. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? So it should be 0 to 9. Okay, so 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 5 6 7, and I don't find 8 inside the array, so 8 is missing, and 8 is the output, right? And the explanation over here is, since there are 9 numbers, so all numbers are in the range 0 to 9, right? So 8 is the number, 8 is the missing number in the original array, original range, since it does not appear in the nums. Yeah. Great. N means constraint is really very important, right? So n is, what does n means? N means the length of the array, right? And the length of the array will always be from 1 to the equal to the 10 to the power 4, which means array is not going to be uh, empty. There will always be uh, there will always be a I mean I mean always be a element, even if it is single. It is not going to be empty, right? So all the numbers are unique, it says. So because we have already read that the distinct number, which means there is not going to be duplicate, right? So no worries on that. So all the numbers of nums are unique, right? And it says follow up. It is giving some hint, kind of hint, right? Because it says, could you implement a solution using big O of one extra space? It means you are not allowed to use. It is not strictly. You can definitely use. It will pass the test cases, but it says whatever your the first solution, if you are using the extra space in that solution, you are not allowed to use. Try not using extra space, right? And also, the time complexity should be big of and right. So our approach would be to first, you know, okay. Is it everything? How can I? Maybe if everything is solved. Okay, this one is not solved, but because everyone is solved, so I might get the solution because I have already solved this. So let me see. What was the last day? Okay, so 21st of February was my last day to solve it, right? And with this, uh, okay, so I guess the solution you might have already seen it, but we'll try focusing on the brute force approach, and then I can try improving the logic and try to follow this follow-up approach, right? So yeah, but my main concern is because this question is already solved, and to be frank, I might not remember the solution, but still I want to, if I click on this, I might get the solution, right? And I don't want you to see this. I don't know what to do, because if I click on this, I might get the solution. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this a little bit faster so that I do not get a chance to, you know, see the solution, right? Okay, it is not solved, so you'll not get it. Okay. Okay. So everything's perfect. Now we can start. Okay, so we have read the question, right? And it says, okay, the first trying solution, what the first solution which is coming in your mind, right? That for let I equals to 0, I is less than nums dot length, I plus plus. Okay, so for let j is equals to I plus 1, right? And maybe I is, no, not I, j is less than nums dot length. So here's a problem. Okay, first let me. Okay. So here is a problem, right? When the I reaches at the here, right? It will check for the I plus 1 and nothing is there, which means it will be undefined, right? It will be undefined. So what I can do is let's do a minus 1. Yeah? Okay. Now what I will do, yeah, what I'll do is let num is equals to nums of I, right? And then what I would do, I would simply check if nums of, okay, nums of I is equals to nums of I is equals to nums of j, right? It means I no, wait, I think I'm going wrong. Let's do a break. And if it is not, which means, wait, let me do flag over here, no? Flag, and initially it will be false. Hmm, something is wrong. Oops. Let's why the hell I'm testing this with the array? It should be 0. AI is equals to nums of j. If it finds, right? If it finds, I think I should start with a 0 as well, right? So just do a flag is equals to true, right? If I don't find it, right? Okay, so if I don't find it, if flag is equals to still false, right? It means it didn't find equal to me, right? And what I'll do is basically return nums of I directly from And I hope it will work. See, why is it? Let me stand a minute. Means you're doing fine. Right. Good point. I know I can solve this. Just a little problem here. 3, 0, comma 1. Okay, so I think I should return this, not the array of element, right? Yeah, I think I should return the array of element because if I mean maybe I plus 1, right? Yeah. No, not I plus 1, but console dot log. Let's see, the answer should be 2. Okay, so answer is 1. Was I guessing correct? Because if you see, it is not going billion, so yeah, answer is 2. Okay, so my problem was I could have returned I instead of, you know, and also because I am starting from the 0, and then because if I added 1 minus 1, it would not reach to the and last index of the array, right? I think it should work now. Okay. Okay, so it is not working. The one case is failing in the case. Okay, let me start inside. Okay, I think do it one more check. That is if nums dot length, if nums dot include nums becomes true right now. Yeah. No, it would not work. It would not work. It would not work. The reason is yeah, I mean, it would not work because the reason is let's say if it is available, like let's say the array of element is 4, right? Length of the array, so it includes right away, right? Let's say 3. The array of length, okay, okay. So something's wrong. Hmm. One test case is not getting passed. I guess there will be only few test cases which won't pass. Yeah, it is 110 test cases passed. Hmm. And, if you can do one more check over here, if maybe if thumbs dot includes nums dot length. No, 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 let's try this solution given to the AI. What do you think about what do you think about the solution? Correct है लेकिन वो brute force approach no it is not correct bro, it is not this, not this. This solution gets failed, right? Gets failed for this input. And I should have I should have I should have known. No worries, it happens. And I guess it will pass now. It just happened, the internet is not working. Is my internet working? I don't know if it is working or not. Okay, it works fine. Let's do a little improvement, right? Let's do a little improvement, right? What I can do is okay, there's one more solution is this. Let's sum equals to and maybe into and my n plus 1 this I do not remember the exact formula divided by 2, right? If you see, okay, so let's first check this formula over here, right? So return sum with n and the output should be the sum of the elements, right? uh, okay, so I guess Something is wrong. I always forget this. I mean, these formulas. Is this formula correct? If it is correct, my friend, then why it says maybe because of precedence? Yeah. Now it should be. I think it should be correct. इसका भी एक ही बवाल है साले नेट नहीं चलता this one is not much what happened mom क्या हो गया बताओ क्या हो गया हैं नहीं आया मेरा घर दूंगा नहीं नहीं something is wrong the sum of this should not be okay maybe I have used wrong oh yeah now this 6 which means 3 plus 1 okay so basically it is not giving the output of this but generally it says that the sum of from 0 to the the length of the array 3 the sum of so let me prove my point okay so 0 1 2 3 right this should be the ideal array right because 2 is missing and the output of this 3 plus 2 5 and then 6 5 plus 0 and 6 so the output should be 6 right and if I do this and if I calculate if I is equals to 0 I is less than minus I is less than n minus 1 not minus 1 I plus plus and then if I calculate the sum let sum 2 right what would be the sum plus 2 is equals to randoms of r right and if I do sum minus sum 2 the output should be 2 because 2 is missing yeah right if you see something it is kind of quick basically right and let's do one more thing let's wrong sum maybe put the name actual sum do you understand this what I'm doing okay so no messages okay so what I'll do is basically I'll just loop through it and for okay let I is equals to 0 I is less than num okay main I plus plus and if you see what I'm doing then you are smart right and so by and I'll just return the sum no not the sum actually the actual sum minus the wrong sum and the output should be correct I can no directly run I can directly submit that okay so 189 people are already solving it so yeah So this question is solved in two multiple ways. And okay, in this question, let's read this. मम्मी मम्मी सो जाओ हैं चला दूँ क्या मूवी हैं चला दूँ कपड़ा कैसे बच जा रहा है खींच के फोन देखोगी तो कपड़ा नहीं बचेगा तो क्या बचेगा हैं आधा हो या पूरा हो धूप में घूम के आई हो ना सब जानता हूँ सब मैं जानता हूँ धूप में घूम के आई हो बूझी प्लीज why I don't see the chat because I'm not live okay so which is max consecutive ones given a binary array now return the max number of consecutive ones which means I need to return the number of consecutive ones is there in the array which means if you see one is two times consecutive right which means one after the other then it comes then 0 comes which means it breaks it right right you hope you understand this right and if you see there is a 1 3 times right which is greater than 2 so the output is going to be 3 only and again if you see 1 times consecutive and 0 breaks it 2 2 times which is greater than 1 right and then 0 breaks it then 1 time which is lesser than the consecutive of 1 2 which is present here right so yeah let's try solving this. So Israel's attack on Iran pushed war to nuclear catastrophe. Okay. Right. Okay. Then I guess I can use big O of n square. Let I is equals to 0. I is less than nums dot length I plus plus. Okay. And for again let j is equals to Let's start from where? Yeah, I can start from the application. Start length. Okay, and J is less than start length. J plus plus I is sorry. Why I start from the it's to 1 9. I just increase the count and I will use next count is to math dot next, which is greater count or the max count. Else count is else में डालेंगे. We'll put else inside the else, but if not found 1, then becomes count is equals to 0, right? And then again start from the 1. Okay, and I can return, I guess, return next. Now let's do a trial. Let's do a trial. And with the multiple test cases as well, of course. Right. Console dot log. Right, I can pass over here. Let's say 1, comma 1, comma 0, comma 0, comma 1, comma 1, comma 1, comma 0, comma 0, comma 1, comma 1. Okay. So the output should be, be 3, and it is 3. And let's say comma 1, comma, the output should be 4. Yeah, correct. Let's test with the multiple test cases. Right? So what if I put something like this? It should be 1. And I guess I don't know if distinct or duplicate is something there or not. I mean, duplicate obviously is slow, but 0 or 1 means okay. So it says that then of 5 is going to be 0 or 1 only, which means it could also means that the element is the array is not going to be empty, right? And here also it proves that in length is either is starting from the either equal to or greater than till the 10 to the power 5. Okay, so I guess it should work. Let me write again over here. And why to write again? I think it would work because I've tested with multiple test cases. Okay, so I haven't tested with the 0. What it would do? Yeah, I mean, Okay, let's see. But I don't think so. It would test for this case. It says the question says that the number of consecutive find, right? So one is definitely is going to be time limited series, which means I am using much timer than the suggested. Okay, maybe because no, I don't know why it says time limit exit, but although it gives the answer, but let's see why this question gives time limit exits. Why using math? Because I'm using math.max. Is it because this? I don't know. Let's see what AI use इसलिए आता है क्योंकि तुमने नेस्टेड लूप यूज किया है जो अननेसेसरी है. चलिए लाइन पर नहीं सोचते. हाँ यार मुझे I had an idea. I mean I definitely can use it, but okay, no worries. But yeah, I mean this is the basically you know the brute force approach. You can definitely show this to the interviewer, right? So yeah, no worries on that. But because we are using, I can just remove this, right? I can just remove this, right? And I will say, okay, count should also be there. Let count is supposed to 0, right? Okay, so I'm saying loop from 0, and if you see 0, then count plus plus, and obviously conclude the max. If you didn't see, you just just make it to 0 and start again. Yeah, it should also work. No, he is not there, so J is not there, so I would not. It should be I. And I hope I'm not forgetting something. Okay, so I think it passed. Submitted. Meanwhile, let me check my. I think it passed. Submitted. Meanwhile, let me check my. I think it passed. Submitted. Meanwhile, let me check my. Oh no. I think it passed. Submitted. Meanwhile, let me check my. Can't do anything. भाई आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई. आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. नहीं कर सकते. कुछ नहीं. एक ही वे था, वो भी खत्म. मैं डीएम कर. Okay, so all the test cases has been passed, right? And we have solved this question as well. Next question. Are you still there, brother? I need to open my. Where's the button? सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं मिला, क्या करूं मैं, क्या करूं मैं, इतनी सुंदर में क्या करूं, क्या करूं, क्या करूं। मैं इतनी सुंदर में, मैं इतनी सुंदर में क्या करूं, क्या करूं। So 213 people are currently solving this question. This question says single number, right? First we'll understand the question. Given a non-empty array of integers, which means array is not going to be empty, right? Array will always have even a single element, but still have, right? Let me start my this is YouTube. Let me select super. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. Love. I can find the love. Oh my god. Okay, nobody. Given a non-empty array, okay, so empty is not going to be empty. Array is not going to be empty. Every element appears twice except for one. Okay. Okay, so I need to find the element which appears only once. Right? I mean you can say the unique element which is not duplicated. Right? What constraints is again the array is not going to be empty, but the element could be in minus. I mean the negative. Okay. Okay. Now solve this. Yes. Again it is easy. I think. Slash them. Nums dot length minus one I is I plus plus. Okay. Hope you do understand. And for let j is equals to I should start from the I plus 1, right? And nums dot left while should be j less than j plus 1. And if I check for sure if num of I equal num of j, right? Now this includes count plus plus. If I see over here, let count is equals to 1, right? If I see if count is greater than 1, which variety is the element of okay, so I will count if it is yeah, ultimately it is going to be 3. If it is not equal to 1, no, wait. If it is equal to 1, right, it means I found the element. So I just return the main sort. Yeah. And I don't see anything. Let's see. Okay, let's do a trial over here only. Let's do a trial. Right. Let's do a trial. Why the hell I'm doing the minus 1? I shouldn't be doing it. Yes. As it would not reach to the last. Oh, right. Look. That's it, right? What I can do, I guess. If you see 4, right? So it is 4. Is it equals to 4? No. Is it equals to 4? No. Is it equals to 4? No. Is it equals to 1? No. It means it is completed. This loop is completed. Now it checks if the count is still 1. Yeah, it is still 1. It means we are going to return. Okay, so it is going to run. But we haven't checked for the multiple test cases, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Let's check this. Let's check for this space. Okay. So what was the solution? I mean, the output would be the output was 2, right? But expected 1. Let's do it right in. 2 will be stored here. And then 6 2 is it 2? Yeah, it is count plus 2. Okay. It increases the count, then count becomes 2. Right? Equals to. Is it equals to okay, I think this is not going to be something's wrong. Okay, no problem. It happens sometimes. Okay, so it checks for this, and it checks for this, then the count becomes count is equals to 2, right? And again it checks for this. No, it is not equal to, right? It is not equal to. Okay, so if you see my friend, when it this error of I, it does not find. Okay, okay, it means I'm checking wrong. My check is little off. My check is little off. My check is little off. Hmm. So my check is a little off. It should work. No, not G. Actually, I it should be I. Wait, no, it would not work. 10 meters. It should be. I think so. I should be G. Think it should work. Yeah, it worked because I have. Does all the test cases pass? No, it will not pass. No worries. I am doing something wrong. It's maybe it's no worries. No, let's continue. Anything wrong here? तुम बस i+1 से j लूप चला रहे हो, मतलब तुम पीछे वाले एलिमेंट्स को चेक. Oh, oh, the real problem is here, my friend. Yeah, no, I think it should have worked. Now it should be working. No, no, no. I want you to. I want you to need this correct only. That's wrong. I did exactly the same thing. See? Key fix. J starting from the zero. Yeah, I know. I already got this. J starting from the zero and left them. The comparing eyes. Yeah, see, I'm doing the same thing. I am doing the same thing. Okay, so I need to. Okay, so is it because of 0? 嗯 So I need to understand this. Starting from the 0, and I'm saying 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, this screen is disturbing me. No worries, no worries, no worries. Hold on, let me try it on again. 2 is there. This 2 is there. Yeah, it will increase. It will increase too. Right. But because we have checked only once, right? So it should be yes. Okay, got your point. Okay, I got you. Now it should work. Right. Okay. Now let's do a little improvement. This in big of n square, and let's try converting it into. Is it any instruction given on in the description that you should be using big of n square or no use of space complexity of no, which means okay, okay. Okay, so hmm, even non-empty every element appears twice except for one. Okay, okay, okay. I had solved it, but I was optimizing it. Yeah, okay. So, how can I optimize? Can I use prefix sum? No, prefix sum is kind of no, I cannot. Any has set or anything like that? I can use map. Let's try map because if I use map, I will only push that element which is not twice. No. Or what I can do is I can just try adding count of the number. How many times this number is available? If it is one, then that's relevant. Right? Yeah. Let's do it. Let map especially new map. Right. Okay. Map for nums dot length I plus 2. Right. Everything is correct. Everything got me. And you too. So that's what I am watching. Oh, wait. Just happened. Hmm. So what I was doing is I'll check if map.has, right? Map.has what has? What has left? Element nums of it's a file. This is what do you mean? What I can do is I'll store irony, but every time I really need to add. Yeah, I should find it. Map dot set what to set nums of I is equals to 1, right? And we'll check if the element of this already have the element is already there. What should I do? Should I increase the count? Maybe increase the count but get maybe, right? No, I have to set over here as well, right? My both set and or maybe I can use or little set. Set. Right. See, I have to not map maybe or something like that. I really don't remember this how I think this is community 4 of this. Let's see if it works or not. If you find that the value is equals to 1, right, return it. Let's see if it works or not. No, it is working. But the real okay. It is working. So this question is done. Now next question. Basically, what I'm watching here is my no my own laptop, so that you guys I'm gonna show you password, but it's a physical password, so you can't will do it. Okay, and also this tab does not have any credential or anything which is important. It is just for the teaching purposes or something like that. Okay, so next question. Backspace string compare. Backspace string compare. Uh, So given two strings S and T, return true if they are equal. When both are typed, when both are typed into empty text editor means a backspace character. Okay, note that after backspacing and empty text, this text will continue empty. Okay, so if now example number one, string 1 is there, string 2 is there, right? And if it says hash is there, right? Hash is basically means removing the the previous. Whenever I find the hash, I just remove the previous one, so it becomes AC. And here as well, when I find the hash, I just remove this, right? And again it becomes hash, right? So I have now solved this. Yeah. I guess so. This question is about stack or something like that. Yeah, stack simulation 2.2. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I need to think about it. मम्मी क्या हो गया हैं? चला दूं क्या? पीछे चला दूं? I need a little rest. हैं? पिक्चर मजा आ जाएगा. जाट देखोगी जाट. हैं? बता बात गलत नहीं बता. दवा दूं? दवा दूं? क्यों? Oh, I'm coming back, bro. I'm just coming in a few minutes, okay? I'm just coming in a few minutes, okay? So just give me. Let me start again. Start again. Start again. Let me start again. Let's do today's last question, and then I'll do this live streaming of maybe you know content development or system design, anything like that. Right? So this question is of stack based. Hmm. So the net stack is supposed to be for let I is equals to 0. I is less than. create a mod function. Question is backspace. So I'll just name it as backspace. One is watching, over is, and I'll pass num share. That I have to see that has to use that if is of I equals to hash. Oh no, looks like I don't know. I'm just checking if this works or not. Because hash, I guess, is a special character. Right? Hash is a special character. Yeah. So I think I should I have to convert this to string. So I don't know what it could, you know. What I'll do, stack dot pop. What nums of I else what I will do, stack dot push, right, nums of I. Okay, so this I think what I can do is basically I'll just return whatever it is. Oh, do I need to return true or false? Yeah. What I'll do is backspace, right, if s equals to backspace p. I don't know. I mean, the solution looks good, but unexpected token. Why? Yeah, sometimes I forget that we shouldn't use. Ah, it happens. No, so it is totally normal. Okay, so yeah, it should be stack, not stack. Two test cases didn't passed. What the fuck is this? Just happened, bro. It says so. It should be false. It's to parent. JavaScript on the fire. मेरा साथ होगी मेरी जान उस दिन मेरे साथ होगी मेरा दिल अपना मेरा दिल अपना जब तुम मेरे सामने आ मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मैं तस्वीर से तू मेरे के सामने मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा मेरी महबूबा, मेरी महबूबा, मेरी महबूबा, निकल के सामने आ मेरी महबूबा. Okay, so I should not be. Let's see what console dot log. What's happened, bro? Console dot log. What's wrong? कंसोल में भी दिक्कत देगा. साले कब कंसोल में भी दिक्कत दे रहा. ओह ओके. साले पहले कंसोल की बोल रहा था. It means we confirm that find the thing. Also, basically, I would be getting this. That's why the test case is passed, but still. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Basically, it's because I don't know. Just so that now maybe I can try consoling. What's the problem then, bro? Oh, okay, okay. So because I'm okay. So I got it. Reason is because I'm giving I'm returning. Yeah, returning. No, I am returning. But how these two just get past? You just yes. So because I don't know. I don't know, but I know the problem. The problem. I have to return stack dot join, right? And now it would get the now it would give the correct. Right? Let me just now it should give the false. Right? Okay. No. I'll just squeeze good problem. Copy this, right? Copy this and just give this, right? Also the test this, right? Because for this test case, no, for test case, just for this, if test case one I'm preparing this because I have few questions already. मेरा दौर है. Let's fucking change this. Let's change this. Right. What was the problem? Return is true. Now it should pass. Yeah. No, I know that I have problem in this question, but why is this getting pass? This I should return. I should return the text. It's not text. I should return this thing. Instead, I was returning. I am returning, not was, because I was considering this because I have changed here now. That's why I was writing I was. Instead, I am returning maybe. भाई तो बिल्कुल सही पकड़ा है. मैं तो पकड़ा भाई. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. बस टेस्ट केस फिर भी पास हुआ है because JavaScript का टाइप वर्जन और कंपैरिजन भी है. ठीक है, चलो स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोग्राम करते हैं. हमारा कोड मुझे पता चलेगा. ठीक है. अच्छा हाँ ठीक बात है. एक्चुअली मैं अनडिफाइंड को आ रहा था. या अनडिफाइंड was coming. So literally yeah, I did this. I got you. Got you. Because I was not returning over anything. Like if I didn't return, if I try to compare anything, the answer would be output would be undefined and then undefined is equals to undefined. It is going to be true. That's the reason. Okay, got it. Yeah, this question is all solved. Right? Okay. Bye bye.